It's 2025 Florida RV SuperShow. And yes, this video is a couple months late. Life has been super busy, but kind of figured you all were probably inundated by tons of Super Show RVs and all that stuff back in January. So we figured we'd give you a little break and show ours a little bit later. So anyways, we were at the 2025 Super Show and we had a blast, met a lot of people. And we just want to show you what it was all about through Mark and Sue's eyes. So come on and join us on our journey. Okay, we are in Florida. It's January, so you know what time it is. It's the Florida RV Super Show. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's the Super Show for super YouTube channels.
Oh, God.
Let's go pick our
For
credentials.
super RVs. We're here on Industry Day, bright and early. Getting our credentials at the registration.
Channel name? Keep Your Daydream.
No.
Don't I wish? Our journey in Myles.
Right, step one. We got our credentials. We've got our parking.
We gotta
Industry
put
Day.
it all on.
That's right.
But you know what
Pick
the
up
most
a-
important thing is?
That's right.
We gotta find a bathroom.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, first things first.
So if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that proper protocol when you come out of a metro is whether or not there actually is hand sanitizer in there or not. You always pretend that you're cleaning. And this time actually there was, because it's the start of the show, it was a very clean one. Let's go.
Look at that, no crowd. Gotta love Industry Day. So we often talk when Mark is done driving the big guy that if we end up in a stick and brick, we still want to travel, something that I can actually drive to.
Well, we're thinking if we get one of these, our channel can always start with us being ultra relaxed. And then we would cook coffee for like 1 or 2 minutes in the video, every single video. So I don't know if you noticed this, Sue, but you might want to step out just one step there. This thing is really cool because you can really get ready fast in the morning, because while you're going to the bathroom, you can be taking a shower. And most people don't know that, but see, I picked up on it right away. You learn a lot on the OGM channel, I'm telling you that right now.
Did you trip? Oh my gosh. All right, he tripped on, and it's even lit up. What is, I don't understand this though. Is this the freezer?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, you got snacks in there. I mean, it's got comfortable living space, but storage. The fridge.
You don't have to have the refrigerator that big, because you literally can stop and go grocery shopping in route. It's not like when we pull into a parking lot that we take up 13 spots.
Been in a few of these smaller ones, and Mark is saying he's spoiled. We couldn't do it. He's thinking we couldn't do it. So when we're done, maybe we'll just Airbnb it.
Yeah, or cruise ships.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I tip my hat to the people that start with the right size. You know, it's kind of like when you marry someone as awesome as Sue. It's all downhill from there. You know, so I'm not going to start over on that one.
Okay, that's our update. We're good. Right, so moving on, he's looking at maybe, no. Don't look too hard at these.
If money was no object, knowing what I know now, a Prevost conversion by one of the many conversion companies is the way to go. So normal people would go into the 3 completed rigs on this side, you know, or they'd go on the rigs on this side and see how beautiful they are. What do? I want to go in the shell and see the guts. Come on, bringing along all the mechanical engineers. Let's go check this thing out. Oh yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
You know, one thing about getting one like this, when you think about it, okay, you get a refrigerator, you put it in here, You get yourself a bed, a card table, and a TV. You're good to go. And the beauty of that is,
table?
yeah. Well, and think about it. If you're having trouble with your slide, you can work on it right away because it's right here. You don't have to worry about anything. Look at this slide. If you look at this, you look at this extruded aluminum section, how held for stout it is, and then rectangular tubing all the way around. But this linear actuator here, and the gears, and the machine tool quality bearing, I mean, compared to the mechanism that I have, this is literally could support 1,000 times the capacity probably.
Wow.
You look here, I never noticed this before actually, on the Prevost Bus Conversions. You see this structure, and it's welded, and you know, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm wondering, is this aluminum or is this steel? This almost looks like it's steel.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. You know, so there's something to be said. You buy one of these old bombers that's made indestructible, you don't have to worry about certain portions of a conversion like this literally forever.
Yeah.
It's going to still be around when they're planting you. The only problem is I do want everybody to realize that even though the rest of the RV isn't here, I still couldn't afford it.
Shell. Just a shell. Way too much. Take something else out. Maybe the steering wheel.
Well, you would think a shell of a man could buy a shell of an RV, but, you know.
Stop talking about my husband like that.
So I'm not saying there's a correlation between what we can afford and the fact that I'm looking forward to our free coupons that we got to eat lunch here.
Yeah.
But we're going to go down just a tad in purchase price, and let's look at the Airstreams side. And it is kind of cozy with this bed and this bed, and it has nothing to do with the health of my marriage that I'd be okay with these two, but you can snuggle here when you need to.
Stretch your hand.
Sometimes she could come and visit me, you know,
my God.
just to make it a little bit different.
Another advantage of Industry Day is, boy, the vendor place is not crowded. Love our Magna shade. Mark's getting info in case our shades take a dump. It's always nice to know what we're in for, I guess. That's Mark's way. Getting some questions answered. Always researching. It's like going back home.
Industry Day at the SuperShow.
And now it's time for lunch, where you never know who you'll run into. Some of our favorite YouTubers here. Woo, that's right. And as we're roaming around after lunch, there are more YouTubers out there, like Traveling Robert, Living Our Vision, and more. Check these guys out. Journey with Mike and Penny.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to steal this logo and we're going to just change this here. So, honey, if you hold the camera steady, you'll be able to do it in canvas.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Why?
Oh, there we go. And you're not live.
Have fun, guys.
So let me show you something, honey. Remember the statement, when you know the difference. Come on, I'll show you a little secret. When you know the difference. Okay? And does mine say that? Do I have that?
Yeah, it does.
Ah.
We love our 2014 Newmar Dutch Star and also love checking out other Newmar coaches when we're here, like the Super C.
Let's see the Chan Man getting in here. Okay, the first thing, the first distraction I see to getting in here is these Sundays.
Not a goal.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. The hole in the floor where the stick shift used to be. No, really.
How's it feel?
It actually is very comfortable feeling.
Is this your next one?
My next one is a cruise ship berth.
I could drive this. It's nice and roomy.
Alrighty. See if I can get out. Alright.
Oh wait, let me get this. Okay.
Alright. Find where your head's gonna go. Put this up. Get up. But see, then these aren't available seating for guests like we have. But quite honestly, anybody that's hesitant on that, we don't ever use those seats for guests. And to have this available for grandkids or regular kids, meaning your kids, good real estate. But even at that, if you don't have kids,
Nice
look at the storage here. Oh my God. You're driving and all of a sudden you want a sub sandwich. You just reach up, you pull that baby out. And I'm telling you, rather than those stinking foot long, it could be a 4.5 foot long.
A party size. Right, Supreme Air. What do you think, honey? Is this it?
You know, my first thought was, and I went this way, I didn't go that way. My first thought was, I could live in this.
Nice.
Look at how nice the kitchen is here.
Yeah, I love the window.
Yeah.
All our stuff would just
yeah, we'd have all of our coffee makers and all of our junk. Let's see the bad news here, honey.
Oh boy.
Well, this ain't bad. Oh.
Mark, it's bad.
Oh, I had a decimal point off. Okay, sorry.
What you doing, Mark?
Well, I thought I'd use this opportunity on an upcoming video that we're going to be doing months from now. The Chan Man is thinking ahead. We're having our burner assembly replaced. I'm not blaming Sue. Unfortunately, on one of the cabinets somehow a pan fell down and cracked ours in the corner. Been driving around with it for a long time. I don't trust anybody working on my rig except National Indoor and Newmar. And so we're going to be at Newmar, and so I'm going to have this replaced, and ours is an electric one that gets hot. I'm going to put in a true inductive. I'm going to have them do it, and this is going to be just like this one. I'm excited. So this segment you will see on something that we'll literally end up filming in late April, early May.
Oh, I can't wait.
I was just going to say, I mean, you know, we should have the drum roll playing right now. Yeah, I know, I should have put this the right way the first time. I wanted to actually see if it would fit willy-nilly in any way.
So Mark and I decided we're going to go and check out this Dutch Star. See if we still like our Dutch Star.
We still like our Dutch Star.
4370.
So this is the 4370. It can't be that much better than ours because it's only one more. We have a 4369.
That's right. So it's switched. Our dinette's there. Our kitchen's there.
Oh, and that's important. Some people like
that
on the patio side.
Yeah, good point.
That is disorientating for me.
For me,
yeah.
It's like our world is backwards. Gotta love a Dutch Star.
Living room, the bedroom's the same as ours.
Yep.
With the cabinets.
Oh, but this is not. Look at that.
Yeah.
Exit.
How do you turn the lights on? Look at how fancy this is. God, look at even the lights here. Ceiling lights, domestic lights. So this is a 4369. This is just like ours. Let's see if we still like our rig.
Still like your Dutch Star?
What was the list price, honey? $758 or something like that? You know, truth be told, one of the attractions of buying a Newmar, wherever you buy it in the life cycle, if you take care of it, to you, it will still feel like a $758,000 motorhome. Now, shortly we're going to be having New Serve come out and work on our rig, do some repairs, but then we're going to be doing some improvements and some updates when we're at the Newmar factory in April, right before we set for a number of months starting in May. And we have absolutely zero qualms throwing another $10,000 updating this thing to keep it still on the road, because in our mind, when we go in the $758,000 rig, we're already in one and we own it. So, you know, you can kind of look at the bones and the rigging and the solidness of your rig, that if you pick the right one the first time, you can potentially keep it for quite a while, if that's the only way you can stay in your motorhome for many, many years. Some folks are fortunate enough that they can afford to trade them in every 3 or 4 years, and that's awesome if you can do that. So we're queued up in the to get into the fair today. We're staying in a hotel literally across the street from the hotel. We didn't bring the rig. There's a lot of reason why. We're flying out after the show for a wedding that we're going to, but it just shows you that you can do it either by bringing your rig or staying in town here. There's nothing wrong with that.
So we are waiting to get in. There's special parking for media people.
Yeah.
Official beginning. It's Wednesday, January 15th, and it's 51 degrees. Welcome to Florida.
Woo. Look at this puffy jacket, sweater, but you know what? The sun is shining, and the best thing, we got Tim to help us look at RVs.
Tim has resurfaced
If it
in our
wasn't for
lives.
Tim, we wouldn't know how to RV. So I always applaud the folks that had an awesome truck or bought an awesome truck and they have a fifth wheel and they're able to navigate this thing backing up. I'm not quite man enough, plus I feel too old to do all the work to set these babies up, but I can tell you, back in 17, when we bought our rig, I was literally shopping with Sue in Chicago, and we were going to pick out the Montana model that we were going to buy at the Chicago RV show, and all of a sudden I walked into a Tiffin, and it was history after that point. Class A all the way for us. But so we're going to go in and relive that experience and just see how different it would be if we would have ended up in the fifth wheel. And I'm thinking that pretty much the biggest thing is just the ease in our mind that it is to set up. There's certainly beautiful rigs on the inside.
No doubt it's just as homey as any Class A and then some.
Yeah.
It's just the hooking it up that would have been the problem.
So do fifth wheels always feel bigger and roomier and homier to you? Maybe not necessarily this
So
floor plan.
Tim actually had 3, right?
I've had 3 fifth wheels over the years, and
Shouldn't you have had 5 to even it on the math?
no, 3 was too many. But anyway, we always felt that the fifth wheels were homier feeling inside.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I wouldn't go back.
you wouldn't go back.
And why is that?
I just like my Class A so much better.
Setup
Setup is so much easier, and it's just the fifth wheel was great. Don't misunderstand me, but I really like Class A better.
Yeah. You know, I would say, as far as the evolution of camping, if it's in your blood and you start out small, what you can afford, just like KYD always talks about, and your family starts to grow, you're going to end up in a fifth wheel. And then if you're still crazy for Cocoa Puffs on RVing, you end up in a
Class A.
A Class A. And then at that time, you have literally $0 left in your wallet and you die. Right? This is the YouTube creator, Montana, honey.
YouTube creator?
Yeah,
Ooh, I like
because
this
you spend your
store.
life... You spend your life in this room, and remember, the kids are here so you can keep track of them
Oh
while
my
you're working.
gosh.
As long as you're not doing voiceovers.
Oh God. Oh,
This counter here, YouTuber's dream.
It's all about being a
yeah,
YouTuber.
yeah. Well, isn't it? Unbelievable. It's another YouTube office. Come on in. Look at this.
Montana's working for the YouTube.
Yeah, look at it. It's a YouTube office. Yeah. Look at this. And right here, you put your hard drives and things.
Oh, right.
All of your tax papers,
Wow.
different reference material on referrals. Yeah.
Okay, if you've got kids, and you're homeschooling them or whatever. Wow. You can get 4 kids up there. And of course, here we are at one of Mark's favorite area. We always have to stop and talk to somebody at Freightliner. The RV SuperShow has a number of great seminars. The ones that Mike Sokol gives on RVelectricity is a must. This day was on campground power and surge protectors. So like I said before, we are not looking for a different RV. We love Myles, our Dutch Star. But we have been looking at smaller RVs for perhaps the distant future. Tim told us to look at Host, the truck campers. We were blown away.
I'm dumbfounded.
This is more than I thought.
Look at this.
Wow.
Okay, this is not a drama video.
No.
If you have a truck that can support this, and you really love your wife, or your husband, or your travel partner, look at doesn't this feel roomy?
Yeah, it's very roomy. So what do they call these?
This is a truck camper. Now, I realize it doesn't have your stuff in it. You have to go into this thinking up front that you're going to be very minimalist on your stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got a shower, a big shower. It goes all the way around the corner to here.
The door. Yeah.
A bathroom, not a wet. This is amazing.
Wow. Another one?
Wow.
All right, if it weren't for the fact that if you had this and you wanted to go to the grocery store, you have to unhook the water and the electric every time to go to the grocery store. So it's like you got to deal with the problem. Okay, do I bring a motorbike, or what do you use to go to the grocery store if you don't want to?
And what you just got to get used to the fact is you go to the grocery store on the way to wherever you're going. Look at how big that window is there.
Yeah.
And the only thing you got to remember, very, very important pro tip from the OGym channel, is if you have company over and they're there, resist the temptation to go to the bathroom and keep talking.
Marco.
Shut the door. That's more appropriate.
All right. One more to check here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. This is a truck camper. This is bigger than some trailers. Unbelievable. How big is Tim's truck?
His isn't big enough for this. There's a dually for these. So Sue and I are a little lonely, and we're kind of attention seekers.
Oh, jeez.
So I came up with a good idea. Let's go see Tom and Stacy and steal some of their thunder that they're capturing here at the Newmar tent.
Oh my God.
Plus, we heard our friend Tim is here, so he'll make us feel better.
And we did hang out with Stacy and Tom from RV America, y'all, and Tim. But now for lunch. Our ketchup chips were just given to us from a subscriber and new friend from Canada. Never had them before. I actually really like them. Thanks, Michelle. And on Thursday, we had our meet and greet at 1 o'clock. We were actually the opening act for RV America, y'all, who were showing up at 2. We had a blast meeting and talking to so many of you, and we decided to make a separate video on the meet and greet for anyone interested. The meet and greet was an hour long, and we just didn't want to make this video too long. So stay tuned for the meet and greet video in the near future.
And we are grateful that we're able to spend.
All right, we were just talking about how much fun we're having just slobbing around here, meeting people, and it's Friday, and it's really much busier now, so I assume tomorrow will be even more busy.
We're walking about, 3.5 miles a day, and that's not a lot because we're spending a lot of time when we finally get to where we're going to be. We're spending a lot of time at each spot. But it's so much fun.
And why are you spending so much time?
Well, we're either talking at our own events, or we're stopping at things like Adventure Caravans and listening to theirs. We went to the Mike Sokol electricity deal.
Yeah, great seminars.
Really
here.
good.
Great
we got to
seminars.
stop talking now because there'll
the
be music
is
and
starting.
we'll get copyright claims.
All right.
We'll get back.
And besides wandering through the Supplier buildings, just walking around and seeing the roaming entertainers was fun.
Hello there.
And then, of course, there's eating. All right, here we go. Mark is being a nice guy. Well, he's buying a coffee, but he's also getting me some cherry strudel. Gotta live a little bit while you're here.
Yeah.
Much busier today, and we're gonna go to a seminar. We've been to a couple of them already. Mark totally enjoyed the electric one. We're gonna go over to the Adventure Caravan.
This is a kind of a
seminar.
generalized discussion of what it's like to go on a caravan, and it's going to be interesting, all the different things that they point out, and we'll be able to see, yeah, we discovered that, or
Yeah.
who knows, maybe there's something that they're missing that the real advantage is. We do have the resident expert along with us. He's off camera right now to our right. He's a little bit camera shy.
He's been on a lot more caravans
He's been
than
on
us.
way more.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going on his third Alaska one.
Woo!
And two of them will be with Adventure Caravan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This coming up one is definitely an Adventure
he knows
Caravan.
what he's talking about.
And we found ourselves back in the Supplier building.
Honey, what are we doing wrong in life? Look at this. No wonder we were opening for them at the show. There they are, our friends, Tom and Stacy.
This system is pretty cool. You'll be seeing a video on the Go Blue Tech water filter system in the near future. That evening, we ended up at an AIM dinner with this rally group who were staying at an RV park nearby. If you haven't been to an AIM rally, you've got to try one. Saturday now, noticeably much more crowded than before, which should be expected. And it's good to see. We were worried for the first few days. And this is our last day here at the Florida RV SuperShow. Again, we just wandered around. Mark and Tim were totally geeking out as engineers.
He's making fun of us.
I am.
He's making fun of the kids looking at the candy.
That's right.
We're done. Are we done RVing?
No,
Oh, no, we're done with the show.
We're heading over to Orlando. Hope you enjoyed what we're showing. Mark is going to do the editing.
Oh my God!
So I'm sure it'll be
from
it'll
my
be good.
memory. What I have right now, I have a bunch of disjointed nonsense, and the only
So
thing that
what's
we
new?
have.
What's
Come on! The only thing that we have that is reasonably organized is our meet and greet,
That
and
is,
I think all of the people that we were lucky enough to meet and photograph.
yeah.
got a-
And we do want to thank everyone that took the time to be at our meet and greet on Thursday. We had a blast. We also want to thank those that stopped to say hello as we were walking around. It's always a pleasure. I know I didn't get everyone's photo, so I apologize for those that are not on here. We were just having too much fun and forgot to pull the camera out sometimes. But we do appreciate you all and are grateful for each of you tuning in and being part of this adventure we're on. Safe travels to all, and hope to see you somewhere on the road. Thanks for watching. The awesome thing about meeting all subscribers are some of them even give you their jacket. Can you believe that?
Some give you the shirt off their back.
How many pockets you got there, Mark?
I think there's about 40.
Oh my God, look at that. Where's the map?
You can route your earbuds up through that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I am going to check my pockets to make sure that mine somehow didn't go from my keys into here.
Oh my God, look at that.
Put that in there. I want to zip this up. This fits pretty good. How does it look on me?
Very nice.
Now, it fits you terrible. You start walking away with my jacket.
Yeah.
So,
This channel's all about
would you love me
education
more
here.
if I got this jacket?
I would actually.
The real question, though, is does this jacket match my... Look at that. It matches my compression sock.
I want to thank you guys for joining us at the 2025 Florida Super Show.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you guys on the road in a RV park, a repair place, somewhere. Safe travels, and thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.